All right. Well, my name's Max Paley. Really happy to be here. Super happy to be here. My name is Max Paley. I can't believe the board of directors is trusting me with such an amazing organization like Americana. And I just can't wait to get started. My family's still in Colorado for a little bit, but all of our lessons are happening remote and online anyways right now. And so I'm training with Rachel, and I'm getting to a place where I'll feel comfortable doing the job remotely, and then I'll be back in Lawrence. We're thinking November right now. So I can't wait to meet everybody live in person. Can't wait to get 1419 Mass back open. I know a lot of people are ready for that. We want to keep everybody safe. That's our number one priority. So we're waiting until we can feel like we can comfortably open it safely for everybody. So thanks for bearing with us. And I saw Rachel give her happy hour last week. I thought it was great. I've seen a couple others pop up on my Facebook page, so I hope that I don't bomb it here in light of all the other great performances that have gone on. But this is a really cool thing that we're trying to do every single Friday, certainly during the pandemic, and hopefully, moving on even past that. If you hear any squalling or squawking in the background, that is my daughter, Georgia. She's in her swing right now, and she's 4 months old, and I can't wait for everybody to meet her too. So anyway, I picked out a couple songs. I guess it is happy hour. Mine's non-alcoholic, it's just a sparkling water, but cheers if you're enjoying a beverage of some sort at home. I picked a couple songs. I really like this one. Actually, quick little aside. This guitar was built in Winfield, Kansas, in the Stuart Mossman factory. And fun little fact of Americana history, I guess this predates Americana by quite a bit. This guitar was built in 1976, but you'll know one of the signatures on the inside of it, Steve Mason was working with Stu Mossman, and so Steve Mason actually had his hands on this guitar, building this guitar in 1975, 76, and I inherited it from my father. So here's a Kansas guitar, and I love folk music. I love folk songs, and this is one of my favorite folk songs, and it's honestly, it's kind of a perfect folk song. It's got everything. It talks about unions, it talks about working hard, it talks about love, it talks about playing country music, and it even has a key change in it, which is the symbol of any good pop song. So this one's called Caterpillar Man. Hope you like it. I messed it up already. Okay, it goes like this. Well, I'm living in Peoria, now I'm working at cab, driving a new car. What you think about that? 2 weeks vacation, retirement plan. I gotta make a living, I'm a caterpillar man. That's what I am. That's what I am. Said if I don't love something, ain't saying I gotta make a living, I'm a caterpillar man. Well, 7:18 when the whistle blows, it means one thing, you gotta go, go, go. Working out wheeler on the welding line, making them parts for the big team. I'm a caterpillar man. That's what I am. Said if I don't love something, ain't saying I gotta make a living, I'm a caterpillar man. Well, I got a good union in the 910-4. I like my neighbor what lives next door. Finest man you ever did see. He's a country boy from Tennessee. He's a caterpillar man. That's what he am. Said if I don't love something, ain't saying I gotta make a living, I'm a caterpillar man. Well, I got myself a little country band. I do a little picking every time I can. Friends, you can't beat a deal like that. I'm a real swinging caterpillar man. That's what I am. Said if I don't love something, ain't saying I gotta make a living, I'm a caterpillar man. Well, every Friday when I draw my pay, my wife she comes out to big cake. Happiest woman you ever did see. Shopping up and down University. I'm a caterpillar Caterpillar Man. I learned that song off a good friend of mine named Franklin. He's got a podcast that's called Dollar Country. I highly recommend it. Georgia recommends it. You can hear her maybe over here squalling away. Anyway, he goes around the country and buys old single $1.45s, and he makes a whole show about it. He's got a bunch of Kansas music on there that you certainly never heard before, from little small labels in Hutchinson and Wichita and Salina. It's a really, really cool podcast. So it's called Dollar Country, and I learned that one from there. Georgia likes that song. You can hear it going off about it. So I'm really looking forward to taking over from Rachel at Americana. Man, what a big pair of shoes to fill. She's been doing it for so long, and I've known actually all of the directors. When I taught at Americana, it was towards the end of my college years, 2006, 2007, and Tom Alexander was the director at that point. And it was really nice when the announcement first came out that I was going to be the next director at Americana. Tom sent me a message and we had a nice phone chat. So I feel really lucky that I'm going to have some of the former directors. I knew Peter, used to camp with Peter's brother, and some years Peter himself at Winfield. And then of course I know Rachel. Funny story, Rachel met my brother randomly in Brooklyn. And she saw people wearing, I think, Kansas Jayhawks gear. And she said, wait a minute. And they got to know each other, and then seemingly, never to see each other again. And then Rachel and I's paths crossed because my band played in Americana a few years back when we were on tour for some cool party, private event. It might have been part of FidPic. I can't quite remember. Georgia, you really are... But one sec. Here, do you want your pacifier? I know. So Rachel and I have been laughing too about the fact that we both have these young kids and trying to juggle all of that, being a real person and also raising your daughter. So anyway, doing what you can. I figured, so I play a lot of different instruments. I make most of my money professionally playing the mandolin and the upright bass. I'm a competent guitar player, but, doing what I can. I wanted to play this song. It's Georgia's favorite song, so maybe she'll stop crying over there. This one's called The Grandfather Clock, and I lost the 2010 National Mandolin competition at Winfield, at the Bluegrass Festival down in Winfield, Kansas. So I lost with this song, and I also don't really play it all that often, but I thought that you might like it. Grandfather's Clock. Georgie. I don't think that song's probably ever been played before with a baby crying in the background. But that's my version of it. There's a lot of different versions out there. And I can simplify that down. If anyone ever wanted to learn that on mandolin, I can give you a little bit of an easier version to learn. Let me grab my baby real quick. Georgie, you're okay. You're okay. Oh, I know. So, that might conclude the music portion of Happy Hour. But this is Georgia, Georgia King Paley. King is her maternal grandmother's maiden name. She's named Georgia after my father, George. And I thought that was a nice little piece of homage to pay to him. And as you can see, she's 100% fine. She just needed someone to hold her for a quick second. Maybe I might try to sneak her into, I've got her little seat up here, her little bouncy seat. Maybe I'll sneak her in there, and with her being close, that might really help. Hey, Rick, what's going on? Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. It's nice to be, seeing some old familiar names and faces in the live show. You can see behind me, I guess over on this side, oops, that's a portrait of our dog, Ralph Stanley. If anyone ever has heard of Ralph Stanley, he's a very famous banjo player. He sang, I know you've heard this one, on Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, the really, really old sounding man who sings Oh Death a cappella in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou. That's Ralph Stanley, I think. I guess don't fact check me on that live here. But I'm pretty sure that's the way. So, hey Wyatt, hey Asa. Sounds like my cousins and my brother are tuning in from Melbourne, Australia. And that's nice to see. So this is their cousin, Georgia. She's just here in Colorado, holding onto my shirt. You're going to go in your swing, okay? You'll be fine. Just go in your swing for one bit. One more song. You said so funny. She's 4 months old, so she's kind of just starting to laugh and smile. Well, she's been smiling for a bit, but she's just starting to laugh, which has been really cool for us to see. I know everyone out there with kids knows that feeling. So, just a few minutes left. We do try to keep these to 15 minutes. Thank you very much, Rachel, for putting up the tip jar. All of the tips are split evenly between the performer and Americana, but I feel like as my first, real engagement with Americana, I'll be donating any money that comes in. All of it's going to the organization. Let me get you your pacifier. How about that? Let me get you your pacifier. There you go. So, like I said, that first song, classic folk song, talks about a lot of folk themes and I guess themes is the word I'm looking for songs, working man songs, love, and Caterpillar, machine. Everyone likes big machinery. I know that my nephew Wyatt from Australia loves Caterpillar machines, but I did want to play a song by the band Wilco. It's written by Jeff Tweedy. Wilco is a band based out of Chicago, Illinois. And my wife and I have been together for 6 years now. And there are two bands that whenever they come through town, we never miss a show, ever. And there are two bands, and one of them is a band called Ween. And I think they're from Philadelphia. They're from the East Coast. And the other band is called Wilco, with Jeff Tweedy, and they're from Chicago. So this song is called Jesus, Etc. Jesus, don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can come by anytime you want. I'll be around. You were right by the stars. Each one is a setting sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, sing sad, sad songs. Tuned to chords, strung down your cheeks, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. I'll be around anytime you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. escape, singing sad, sad songs, tuned to chords, strummed down your cheeks, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Voices whine, skyscrapers scraping together, your voice is smoking the last cigarettes, all you can get, turning your orbit around. Don't cry, our love is all we have. Our love is all we've got, honey. Everyone is a burning sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, singing sad, sad songs, tuned to chords, strummed down your cheeks, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Voices whine, skyscrapers are scraping together, your voice is smoking the last cigarettes, all you can get, turning your orbit around, is smoking the last cigarette, all you can get, turning your orbit around. I love that song. There's so many great songs written by Jeff Tweedy. I highly recommend. If you're not familiar with his music, it's folk music. I'm gonna call it folk music. I mean, there's loud guitars, there's drum kits, two piano players, two keyboard players, but I'm still gonna call it folk music. Anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, everything is going to be donated to the Academy. If you do feel like putting in a donation on the comment thread there's an option for Venmo, there's an option for PayPal. Georgia clearly likes songs in minor keys because she is totally chill and calm and just watching me right now. But like I said earlier, really looking forward to working with everybody at Americana. All of the teachers, the board of directors seems like a great group of people, and I feel very grateful that they took a chance on me, especially in these interesting times when I've just lost so much work with venue closures and wedding cancellations and things like that. I feel very grateful to have a job, and I'm really looking forward to coming back home to Lawrence, where I grew up, and working with everybody. So thanks again for tuning in. My name once again is Max Paley. This is probably the fanciest shirt you'll ever see me wear. I am more of a cut off sleeves and tank top. No, I'm a casual guy. So t-shirts and jeans. But anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm gonna sign off. Thanks again, and feel free to donate. And have a great weekend, everybody. Happy Friday. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.